Namaskara. Namaskara again from Gherkin enthusiasts, cultivators, and entrepreneurs. What you are seeing on your screen is Gherkin. It's a food crop. Well, it's a commercial crop. This vegetable, rich in minerals and vitamins, as you can see, looks like our popular cucumber. But it is not cucumber. It is Gherkin. Gherkin is also known as pickling cucumber or cornichons. It's a popular vegetable in the North American, South American, and European countries. This wonder vegetable caters to the domestic and industrial needs in many Asian countries too. Several fruits and vegetables of Western origin are grown in India. Gherkin is one of them. Its entry into India has been of immense benefit to the Indian farmer and the food processing industry. Gherkin cultivation started in India 30 years ago. That is around 1990. Karnataka pioneered its cultivation in India, with farmers spread across 10 districts taking to its cultivation enthusiastically. Encouraged by the success of Gherkin growers of Karnataka, farmers in the neighboring states of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana have taken to its cultivation in a big way. The weather condition in South India in general is very congenial for Gherkin cultivation. Consequently, Gherkin crop has become a very popular crop among small and marginal farmers in the southern states. India has now emerged as the place where the finest gherkin is grown, processed, and exported. Westerners relish gherkin a lot. They use it like we use cucumber, but in several other ways and in different cooking mediums. Gherkin is a must on their dining table. Gherkin cannot be grown in all weathers and in all lands because dry weather is not congenial to its growth. Humid weather is essential for its growth. Side by side the Gherkin cultivation emerged the Gherkin processing units in India. It was a chain reaction because only processed gherkin can be exported. From sowing to harvesting, it's a 90-day cultivation cycle for gherkin. A farmer can grow a maximum of 2 crops in a year. An investment of Rs 40,000 on 1 acre of land fetches a farmer Rs 80,000 in return. Gherkin is easy to cultivate and a farmer gets a moderately high return. With more and more farmers taking to gherkin cultivation, India has now become the largest exporter of gherkins in the world. And the demand for good quality gherkin continues to rise globally. Nearly 15% of world's gherkin requirement is grown in India. Annually, over 210,000 metric tons of gherkin is being cultivated and processed in India today. A key factor that has made it popular among growers and exporters is an assured market that is eager to buy up everything that is grown. Indian producers and exporters have ensured quality at every level, prompting an increase in demand. It's a happy augury that the turnover of the gherkin industry has reached a whopping $200 million now. And it is rapidly growing. Can you guess how many countries import gherkin from India? Well, the number is a whopping 20. The list includes USA, France, Germany, Australia, Spain, South Korea, Canada, Japan, Belgium, Russia, China, Sri Lanka, Israel, and Estonia. Asian markets are the newest entrants. The gherkin industry has been constantly supported by APEDA to improve the industry standard and provide a platform for addressing issues with the central government.
This is the one industry wherein organized form of contract farming, bringing farmers into a single platform. So it's a kind of a revolution in itself. Doubling of farmers' income will take place only through export, and export also will be factored with the industry like Gherkin and other associated ones. So this is the one industry where we have like a competitive advantage as well as relative advantage too. This is the one industry where almost 90% of the opportunity is being given to our rural women. Our women-centric activities are so much that 180 days in a year, a woman is getting an income, and from Ministry of Commerce and Industry and from APEDA side, we intend to support this industry wholeheartedly. And in the days to come, whatever the challenges, whatever the opportunities are being faced by the industry will be supported and will be taken care by the ministry as well as by the APEDA. And my best wishes to the entire industry, and we will work together, and ultimately our farmers first. Our farmers will get a huge benefit out of this industry, and we intend to promote in the days to come also.
The soil and weather conditions in India are considered most ideal for Gherkin cultivation. Easy availability of farm labor and good agricultural practices followed by Indian farmers have given a tremendous boost to the growth of Gherkin industry. Gherkin is grown under a system called contract farming. The system consists in whatever the farmer grows being bought up by the industry for a price fixed by the two parties before the start of cultivation. Over 90,000 small and marginal farmers and 65,000 acres of cultivation area is the size of the production base of the Gherkin crop in the country today. What is more, Gherkin has been generating 14 million man-days of work in rural areas annually. How much do you earn in a year from growing Gherkin?
90 ದಿವಸ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರಾಗ 70-80 ಸಾವಿರ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾವು ಆದಾಯ ಖರ್ಚು ಕಳೆದು ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಔಷಧಿ ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಳೆದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
లాస్ట్ టైం ఇదే 80 సెంట్లలో 0.8 ఎకరాస్లో వేసాను. నాకు 1,20,000 నుండి 1,40,000 వరకు ఆదాయం పొందాను. ఈసారి అదే క్రాప్ వేసాను. దానితోడు మల్చింగ్ సీడ్స్, ఫెర్టిలైజర్స్ అన్ని విధాలుగా బాగా చేశాను. ఈసారి నాకు 2,40,000 నుండి 80,000 వరకు ఆదాయం రావచ్చు అనే అవకాశం ఉంది అని అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఖచ్చితంగా వస్తుంది అని నాకైతే నమ్మకం ఉంది.
செலவு வந்து 10,000 ஆகுங்க ஒரு பட்டத்துக்கு. ஒரு பட்டத்துக்கு செலவு 10,000 ஆகுதுன்னா 70,000-80,000 மீதி வரும்.
The total absence of any demand for Gherkin within the country has added a new dimension to the scenario. This unique aspect has rendered Gherkin cultivation a bigger success than other crops. The working of Gherkin industry in India is on a sustainable model. Under this model, small and marginal farmers and the landless agricultural laborers are the main beneficiaries. Like sericulture, the Gherkin culture too has helped women empowerment, as a majority of the labor engaged in the farm activities are women. The Gherkin industries too employ more women than men in processing factories. The industry has a strict policy against employing children for any of the activities. Establishing a linkage between the farmers in remote areas and the international markets has been a remarkable achievement of the Gherkin industry. The Gherkin processing and marketing industry provides technical support, seeds, fertilizers and pesticides to the contract farmers. Gherkin seeds of only approved quality are supplied to farmers. The farmers themselves are selected for the scheme depending on the farming infrastructure they have. The industry imparts the best crop production practices to farmers, right from making selection of field for cultivation, use of farmyard manure, nutrition management, staking, integrated pest management, adopting best practices like border crop and spacing, and crop rotation. Much importance is laid on efficient use and conservation of water. What's more, drip irrigation way of watering the plants has been implemented to an extent of 80% in some taluks. This has resulted in a 30% increase in yield and 50% reduction in the water use. The industry has taken a new initiative by promoting and implementing mulching technology, which takes care of de-weeding. Mulching also helps in creating a microclimate to enhance crop yield. The industry also helps farmers by providing them inputs on interest-free loan, whose value is deducted at the end of the crop cycle and financial settlement. The industry also buys back the entire crop at a guaranteed, pre-agreed price at the farmers' doorsteps. Companies also join hands with the farmers in harvesting, post-harvest handling, and procurement of gherkins. The crop is harvested daily, picked up in small trucks, and brought to a collection center for sorting, classification, evaluation, etc. And finally, the produce is delivered at the factory in the shortest possible time. At the processing facility, the fruits are inspected before being fed through the production process. The production process consists in culling the fruits to segregate low-quality fruits. The fruits also undergo machine washing, machine grading, and post-grading culling before they are loaded on to washed barrels. Preservative media is prepared as per international standards and then charged into the filled barrels. The preservation process is monitored and controlled under a strict code. In the case of bottling, the gherkins are filled in jars and cans, topped up with media before being capped. The gherkins are pasteurized and labeled to customer requirements. The final product is checked by quality control before shipment. Processing plants of international standards have been established in the country to cater to the demands of foreign buyers. It is significant that all the gherkin manufacturing and exporting companies are FSSAI certified companies and either ISO or BRC or IFS or FSSC 22000 or HACCP certified companies or possess all these certifications. Many of the companies have adopted social audits. This ensures all statutory benefits are available to company employees. And issues pertaining to state level has been addressed by CAPEC, our nodal agency for gherkins. Gherkin industry means creating direct, indirect, and tertiary employment opportunities to local farm labor, transport operators, extension workers, processing units workforce, shipments workers, traders, and shopkeepers. These value additions are expected to increase value of exports. Gherkin is a feather in the cap of the modern Indian farmer. Gherkin, the new crop, the new hope. Gearing up to Gherkin, gearing up to a new life.